Boomer Sooner. Oklahoma opens as a 5.5-point favorite against Michigan next week. But before we turn our focus to the Wolverines, let's focus on Saturday's debut of quarterback John Mateer and Team 131. Hi, my name is Ryan, and I love talking about the OU Sooners, especially during football season. If you bleed crimson and cream, if you're Sooner-born, Sooner-bred, hit that follow button. I've got 5 takeaways from Week 1's 35-3 win over Illinois State. Number 1. We've got ourselves a quarterback. John Mateer finished 30 for 37 for 392 yards and 3 TDs against 1 interception. To say he was an improvement from last year is the week's biggest understatement, but I think he was more than that. Mateer hit receivers in stride. We haven't had that since Baker, and I said what I said. Love DG, love Jalen, love Kyler, but they all often underthrew their receivers. Mateer was hitting guys on the run. His accuracy is the best we've seen in a long while. Number 2, Mateer had time to throw. Was the offensive line perfect? No. The running game, aside from Tory Blaylock, struggled, but it was not the jailbreak that it regularly was last year. Sure, there was a lot of criticism of Bill Biedenbaugh's bunch last night for being underwhelming, but I would say take the victories where you can get them. Mateer did not have to run for his life. Number 3, the running game is still confusing. Sure, Tory Blaylock looked really good before he left the game with an injury, but if you remember last year, each week it would be somebody different to step up only to not get a chance to start the next week. Sooners fans let their frustrations with running backs coach DeMarco Murray be known, and Jay Knott didn't get it down until late in the second half. What's up with that? Very confusing, and I don't sense the Sooners have an identity in the running game yet, and haven't for a couple of years. Number 4. The defense was terrific. There were some big running plays, sure, but the secondary had it on lock. Not that we're going to win a national title or anything crazy this year, but the one thing both of our past 2 Natty winners had were terrific secondaries. My 3 stars on D. Sammy Omosigho led the team with 8 tackles and a sack. Taylor Wine had the only other sack for OU. Second star goes to Owen Heineke. He was everywhere, and between him and Kip Lewis and Kendall Daniels, we're not hurting at linebacker. Third star goes to Cortland Guillory, only the second freshman to start at corner for OU, and he was great. In all, Illinois State was held to 34 yards passing, and that's fantastic. My number 5 takeaway, Keontez Lewis was fantastic with 2 scores on 119 yards, but how about Jaren Kanak? The linebacker turned tight end, fumbled the ball early, but he ended the night with 5 catches for 90 yards, and his numeric predecessor Drake Stoops at number 12, Kanak promises to be a fan favorite for the Sooners. He was awesome. Okay, now you. What are your takeaways? Put them in the comments below and let me know what you're thinking about Michigan next week. I kind of like OU in the 5.5, but it's early. And again, if you bleed crimson and cream, follow right here.